because it was an angel Moroni that dictated his Bible to him. Now listen to this. Mormonism, and if you have read my book, Theology for New Believers, Equip Bible Course Volume 1 and 2, all right, and some of these things, and this book, you would have seen some of those things there. Mormonism is based on the testimony of Joseph Smith, but Christianity is based on the testimony of Jesus Christ. Because you see, the testimony of Jesus is the spirit of prophecy. And the law and the prophets, Jesus said, they testify of me. Are you here? Let me show you the examples of Joseph Smith's prophecies. In September 22nd and 23rd, what's today's day? Let me see. I deliberately wrote that down. This is 16th. Well, in September 22nd and 23rd of 1832, Joseph Smith foretold of an LDS temple. Now, LDS is what we call Latter Day Saints. And some of you have heard of Church of the Latter Day Saints. Some of them wear white and black and like prefect badge. And they move together, but they are not the same. This was his prophecy. In his prophecy, he foretold that an LDS temple was going to be built in Missouri, the town of Independence. He said that Missouri is actually the city of Jerusalem. He named it that Missouri, all right, which is abroad. He says it's the city of Jerusalem. He said it is going to be built in his generation. And he declared in his prophecy that a cloud of glory shall rest upon this building. And you can find that in the Doctrine and Covenant section. All right, the Doctrine and Covenant, section 84. That's their document. Interestingly, their Bible, they are not around. You can't see their Bibles like you will see New World Translations. All right, their Bibles are you seeing that now? Exclusive. 193 years have passed and it has not been built. He has died and all in his generation and it has not happened. Well, after a while, some years ago, instead, some of their leaders came up and said, well, their headquarters will be built, but it will not be built in Missouri because they have chased them out. It was now built in downtown Salt Lake City in Utah. In fact, after about 140 years, the Mormon church now made an official statement and admitted that their leader and founder's prophecy, false prophecy. And guess what? Till today, there are people who are Mormons. Number 2. So that is, I just gave you Joseph Smith. Number 2, the Watchtower Society of the Jehovah's Witnesses. The Watchtower Society of the JWs. Now, some of you would have seen Watchtower and Awake. My book of Bible stories, Watchtower, Awake. Those little beautiful pamphlets. They're actually beautiful, and I'm not condemning them. But I'm a Bible teacher, and I'm emphasizing the divine origin of Scripture. And I must say things as they are, so that disciples are helped, because we are preserving a posterity. Are you seeing that now? You see, consider there are some sect among the Watchtower guys, their leaders and their disciples, that consider themselves to be, in fact, that was their name. They call themselves the faithful and discreet slaves. Faithful and discreet slaves. Do you know that the JWs do not permit their members to read? They can't read. You can't give them these books and they will read. No, they need Pst OLanrewaju. Say, who is that? No. They do not permit their members to read any other books or materials concerning God